Hi guys, welcome back. Thanks for stopping by. If you don't know me, I'm Ketcher from Kansas and I'm a self-taught digital artist, and I quit my job in last December to pursue my art full time. So welcome. So I wanted to start off this video by letting y'all know that I got accepted to the farmer's market for the summer. So that means I'll be tabling at the farmer's market every Monday from 4 to 6 p.m. through the summer. So I've got a lot to do. I feel like I have a lot to create, but I'm surely excited. But I have been having some, I guess, printing issues, color issues, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. The reason I say this is my husband and I invested in a big, large plotter printer so that we could print our own art prints, and he's a photographer. Well, he likes to take pictures, so I consider him a photographer, but he wanted to print out his own photography, so we bought this pretty expensive printer. And as time has gone by, I'm noticing that when you print something, it doesn't always print the way you see it on your computer or your camera or your digital drawing tool. So I finally, I've been learning a lot about different types of paper, color settings and stuff. And I'm going to show you there's a big difference. So here is one of my first, I think I showed you in the last studio vlog, the little prayer cards that I'm making, which I was printing front to back. But then I noticed, as you look at it, that the font is kind of blurry. So I wasted a lot of paper and a lot of cardstock trying to figure out what the problem is, and I couldn't figure it out. And I went through all of my cardstock. Then I took the head staggers and decided I should try Photoshop. Now, Photoshop intimidates the crap out of me only because I started this digital art journey. It'll be a year. It'll be April 4th is when I got my iPad and I downloaded the app Procreate. And I really wanted to start making art digitally. But I lost my train of thought and I don't know where I was going with this. Hold on a second, let me figure it out. Okay, so I lost my train of thought there. I started rambling, so I had to come back. So what I discovered is I had to get some different paper, of course. I would really, part of me half the time wants to go and source out my prints like a lot of you guys artists do, is you'll send the prints off somewhere and then they come back printed and they look pretty and you have 50 prints. But the whole point of buying that printer was so that we could do it ourselves and cut out the middleman and keep our profits more to ourselves. So it's been so frustrating, guys, and I'm sure you know this if you've done this yourself. Printing wasted a lot of paper. But I did find this. It is by Epson. So I'm pretty happy with this. If you're interested, I can link the paper in the description, but it's basically Epson Ultra Premium Matte presentation paper. And so far, so good, but I wanted to show you the difference between the two. And you can see the colors. Let me just do this. So there's what it kind of looked like on my iPad. And this is what was happening on the cheaper cardstock. However, this paper is wonderful. Look at the detail. And I don't know if it's blurring for you guys, but the font, I went ahead and gave in and had to learn Photoshop. Now, I don't know too much about Photoshop, but what I did do is at least put a different font on top of this card. And now when I print it, it doesn't look blurry. It looks really beautiful. The colors pop. I don't know if just dumping your Procreate image into Photoshop makes a big difference, but it seems to have done it here. So let me show you my first verse card set bundle. So I'll take you with me. Hold on a second. All right, so here it is. Now they're not all done. As you can see, I had to print them one-sided because this paper prints It's got a more of a yellow sheen to the one side, and this side is more white. So what I have to do is take double-sided tape and tape the two together. So as you can see, that one's not done, but this one is. So one side has the verse and the other side kind of has just a little bit of a quick saying on it. So I'm going to sell these. There'll be 4 sets. There's the sticker. Here's the bookmark. I just love, if you can see how nice. I mean, as I zoom in, you can see kind of it gets, I don't know what you would call that. But anyway, as you back out, it looks really pretty good. And then there is the little notepad that I made. Now, I know the back color isn't as the same color, but if it's a notepad, you kind of want to write on it and be able to see it. So that's handmade and hand glued. And of course, the sticker. So that is one of my new products I'm hoping to get off the ground and in my shop within the next 2 weeks. Okay, so as you can tell, I can't sit down. The puppies are in my spot. I even brought a little footstool so that I could sit on the footstool and one of the dogs could sit in the chair. They are so spoiled. But if I don't, then they'll whine and then I can't get anything done. So that, my friends, is the start of this little bundle. And I'm pretty excited. I do have another bundle that I'm going to be doing. Same concept, but it's going to be a daisy with some other verses on it. So I'm very excited. You might recall last video I was working on these 2 cuties and I printed them out. And again, this is the thing about printing versus what you see on your drawing app. So Procreate, I even tried to put it in Photoshop. It didn't really make much of a difference. So I just paused for a minute on these. I'm thinking I'm still going to keep the design, but I think I'm going to rework it. But guys, I came up with this cutie. I am absolutely in love. I decided to do a little lamb. Isn't that cute? And I just love the colors so much. I think I found a color palette I like a lot. So once again, I printed it first. I did a test print because I was excited to make stickers. So I made these square stickers. But I don't know. Don't you think they're kind of big? I don't know. I was thinking I wanted to go around the image more and make it more of a die cut sticker. So here's the problem what I did. Learning, guys. I was so excited about this cute design and I printed it and I was like, okay, this looks pretty good. Maybe I'll put it in Photoshop because I'm not sure if the top of this little birdie is too light and maybe I need to define it, but maybe I'm just nitpicking it. I'm not sure. So I went back into my saved file in Procreate and I had saved everything in layers. I mean, I had made sure I had everything in layers. But wouldn't you know, in my haste and in my excitement, I grouped them all and then I flattened them down. So the image is saved just like you see it here. And I spent like, I don't know, 45 minutes yesterday trying to figure out how to take the image off the background. I couldn't figure it out, so I'm gonna have to put it in Photoshop. But needless to say, it was my fault. I can't blame anybody except for myself. And I was excited and I was kind of in a hurry to get it printed and stuff. But anyway, I'm very, very happy. Even if I have to redraw it, it's fine. But I wanted to kind of take the piglet and put it in these colors with a little background and maybe a butterfly for one and maybe a cute little woolly worm or something. I'm working on those. I'm very excited. I feel like I've kind of started, well, I've been wanting to draw really cute stuff, as you know. So I feel like I think I found my style and I think I found my color palette and I'm so excited. So that's what I'm going to be working on the next coming weeks because, you know, we're almost done with March April's gonna be here, and then May, and then yeah, I have to have stuff figured out for the farmer's market. So that's what I've been working on these last 2 weeks. Half the time I don't feel like I'm getting a lot done, but maybe I am. Maybe you guys feel the same way. I'm not sure. But let me show you another thing. It's called my passion project. And hold on a second. Let me show it to you. All right, tribe. So here is a zine. One of my goals is I wanted to do a zine because I do like to write. I haven't written in really anything in a long time. I used to write poetry. But so I decided with the zine, of course, you need a story. So I decided to do a gospel track. Now this is my own personal passion project. I am not going to go up to people and talk about Jesus because that puts them off. So what I thought I'd do is create a zine and then just secretly leave them around town. If I'm out and about, I can just drop them in little places and maybe people may find comfort and I may save someone to Jesus. I'm not sure. But anyway, as you guys probably know by now, Jesus is my superhero. I love Jesus. I like to sprinkle him in my videos here and there. I don't want to preach. I just want you guys to know that that's where my love is and what I stand for. So I don't know if I should put these on my Etsy shop, if anybody would be interested in buying them, but I just wanted to share with you guys my little passion projects. And I have a few more that are in the works as well. All right. I don't know. I'm a little crooked. I had to go take the puppies out for outside and it's still a little chilly, so I had to put on a hoodie, sweatshirt. Anyway, guys, that's really what I've been up to this week and a half or so. I could say not a lot going on, but a lot in my head is going on. I hope you guys are doing good despite what's going on in this crazy world. And just know that I do care about you. And I hope you're doing well despite everything. And sorry I don't have a lot of B-roll during this vlog, but I just wanted to keep it kind of short and simple, kind of check in with you guys and let you know what I've been up to. And I will see you in the next video. And if you made it this far, thanks so much for stopping by. Thanks for listening through all of my ramblings, and I'll see you next time. Bye. No, I love you guys. Bye. Maybe the camera won't shut off. Nope. All right. Okay, I'm a little crooked. Anyway, and I'm looking up and I don't know where to look at you guys, and it looks like I'm looking up or off to the side. I apologize.